What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here again today, and coming at you with 3 straight days of a stream. I'm sorry about how the last stream ended. It, it was just, it's not the way I wanted it to end. I went to go eat, and then, for whatever reason, it, when I tried to come back, I tried for several minutes, and it just would not go back. So I had to end the stream there at around 52 minutes, I believe it was. And it was really unfortunate because it was the last thing I wanted to do, especially when we were 1-1 into overtime. So anyway, it rerouted us back to Game 5 over Edmonton in the win. So we're basically just going to restart the Stanley Cup Final, which didn't really matter because we didn't even finish Game 1 yet. We're still playing Florida. They win their series in 5 over the Rangers. And let's get right into this. So Game 1, we have home ice advantage against Florida in the Stanley Cup Final. Today we'll be doing the Stanley Cup Final in the draft. We'll be seeing who wins. Game 1, here we go. First period. No scoring. We had 15 of the shots against Florida's 8, second period. Jordan Kyrou and Aaron Ekblad. I'm pretty sure those are the two guys that scored in the last time we played as well. I know Ekblad for sure did. And then Kyrou might have been him. Third period. Jonathan Huberdeau steals home ice advantages. He scores on Sorokin to give Florida Game 1 by a score of 2-1. Anyway, going into Game 2, we need to come out with a better game. We need to show our offense. We need Matthews to come out and have a big game. And if we can do that, we can get the series evened up. Game 2, first period. Fiala and Gauthier score, but Luosterainen and Verhaeghe tie it up to make it 2-2. Second period. Forsling on the power play makes it 3-2 going into the third, and Florida's out shooting us badly, so third period. Rasmus Sandin gets the tying goal on Spencer Knight as we go to overtime for Game 2. Doing 3 days of streaming in a row, that's quite surprising to be honest. Anyway, so now we go, start game. Alright. Do my best with the commentating. I'm a little tired, but I really want to get this video out because I owed it to anyone who watched the series to get the final out. Excuse me. So yeah, we're going to do the final today, look at all the stats and stuff, and then we'll do the draft just to save our spot, so we don't have to like redo anything like that. Our offense and defense are better than theirs, however their goaltending is 1 point better. Bobrovsky versus Sorokin. And here we go, we have Schmaltz and Barkov at the draw. First overtime, here we go, Schmaltz wins the draw over to Chychrun. Chychrun gets it to Fiala, who gets hit. That might have been interference, but it's not called. Barkov now takes it into the defensive zone. Fiala intercepts it. He gets it over to Kyrou. Kyrou now takes it. Dumps it in behind the net behind Bobrovsky. Ekblad now has it. Held by Fiala against the boards. Digs it out. Schmaltz digs it out over to Chychrun. Chychrun over to Klingberg. Klingberg blasts. Saved by Bobrovsky. Kyrou. Over to Schmaltz. Schmaltz shoots. He has an overtime winner in this playoff, but that's not Bobrovsky in net. Who is in net? Oh, that's Knight. Knight's in net. Alright. Now, Matthews and Barkov taking the draw. Matthews wins it. Matthews gets it back to Klingberg over to Chychrun. Shoots. Rebound. Matthews can't get it on his stick, though. Now, Weegar takes it up. Over to Huberdeau. Arizona desperately trying to tie the series up. Barkov over to Weegar, and Weegar shoots, and he scores. Florida has now a 2-0 series lead going home. And our Stanley Cup final hopes are now in doubt. He wasn't even looking at the net. How do you miss that, Sorokin? So we need to win 4 out of the next 5. If we can win Game 3 and 4, I feel confident. Until they get to 3, I'm not confident anymore. But as far as we have a game of leeway, we should be fine. We need to have a big game. Matthews hasn't scored all series. Alright, sorry about that to whoever was watching. A little bit of an issue, as a little bit, yeah. Anyway, going into game three, here we go. Here we are in Florida in a must-win situation. First period, come out and score three. Fiala, Kirk, and Fiala make it 3-0. Second period, no scoring. We're dominating them in the shots. Third period, 4-0 shutout. It's Gunther on the power play, and we have a chance. We have life in the series. Now going into game four, still in Florida. Another huge game to determine the series. 2-2 is a lot better than 3-1. First period, Keller and Chikrin on the power play. Second period, Matthews on the power play. It's his first goal of the final. Third period, Wright and Keller make it 5-0 before Reinhart ruins the shutout at 14 seconds. But it's a 5-1 win, and the series is tied in the Stanley Cup final. How about that? Matthews hits 30 points in 20 playoff games. Fantastic from him. 23 goals. Game 5 back in Arizona. Down 2-0. We fought back, and after losing both games at home, we've won both games on the road. Game 5 at home. A huge step if we can win this game. First period, 3-0, Hyman, Keller, and Matthews. 3-0. Going into the second period, 5-0. It's Keller scoring twice. Is that a hat trick for Keller? Keller gets a hat trick in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup final. Now third period, 7-0 win. Kakinen gets destroyed. We are 1 win away from the Stanley Cup. We have outscored them 16-1 in the past 3 games after they beat us by a combined score of 6-4 in games 1 and 2. Here we are, game 6 in Florida. We'll simulate the first 2 periods and then we'll take it slow in the third. First period, Florida's up 3-2. Denisenko scores to make it 1-0, but Soderstrom responds to tie it. Barkov then makes it 2-1, and then Schmaltz ties it at 2-2. Barkov then makes it 3-2. And now going into the second period, no scoring. Third period, I'm going to put it on ×8. We are destroying them in the shots category, and Mackenzie Weegar scores on Sorokin. 5-on-4 power play for Arizona. Come on, we're destroying them in the shots. They've had 1 shot. Shane Wright makes it 4-3 with 10 minutes to go, and Jordan Kyrou has tied the game. We're destroying them in the shots. I'm going to slow down the speed a little bit because they're going quite fast. I want to be able to pause it in case I have a chance. 1 minute 9, 26 seconds, 8 seconds. We are going to sudden death overtime with a chance to win the Stanley Cup. We're down 4-2 in the third. We come back, Wright and Kyrou make sure we don't go down. And here we go, into overtime. On the road in Florida. Haven't lost a game on the road in Florida in the Stanley Cup final. But here we go. Up 3-2 in the series. It was just like Chicago in 2010 against Philadelphia. It's just like... Is there any other examples? Trying to think of any overtime examples. It's like in Game 6 in 2000 when the Devils beat the Stars. We have a chance to do what they did. A chance to join those teams. A chance to get Arizona's first Stanley Cup here in this 2024-25 season. Year 4 of our rebuild. And Schmaltz and Barkov will take the draw. Barkov wins the draw over to Weegar. Ekblad in. Chikrin takes it. Sorokin pad save. That was a little scary. Check the volume real quick. Now Schmaltz over to Fiala. Fiala hit by Barkov, but Schmaltz takes it up the ice. He's in. Held along the vice. Chikrin picks it up. Chikrin over to Fiala. Fiala shoots, saved. Fiala in on Knight. Does not get the shot off it, but Fiala kicks it away. Or Knight. Now Barkov takes it. He's hit hard. Kyrou now has it. He takes it up. Into the offensive zone with Fiala. Gives it over to Chikrin. Chikrin shoots, blocked. Kyrou rebound, no score. Now Uyghur has it. He's held behind the net by Kyrou. Now Schmaltz able to pick it up. Over to Kyrou. Kyrou poke checked away. Chikrin tries to shoot it, can't get the shot off. Kyrou shoots, Knight saved. Little scramble right in front of the net. Possible Conn Smythe winners at the moment. Matthews would probably be the most likely winner of the award if Arizona wins. He loses the draw there, but a huge hit by Matthews there. Over to Keller. Over to Palat, who's in. Palat shoots, can't get the shot. Well, it's a great save by Palat, or Knight. Now Palat shoots it. Saved by Knight. Matthews now has it. And then over to Ekblad. Ekblad over to Denisenko, who gets it over to Uyghur, who's in. He's got some room. Holds it on the point. Tries to get it to Denisenko, can't get it. Chikrin now takes it. Over to Matthews. Goes around a few. Gets it over to Keller. He's the longest tenured Coyote on this team. Looking for his first cup. Now in comes Florida. It's Denisenko. Intercepted by Sandin. Over to Wright. Palat. Palat shoots. Wright can't get the shot off, but no. And Wright shoots again, but saved. Now Sandin over to Gunther. Now Denisenko's in. Sandin's able to intercept it, though. He gets over to Palat. Palat over to Gunther. Gunther's in. He shoots. Saved by Knight. Arizona has outshot them crazily in this game. Now Palat has it. Over to Sandin. Sandin shoots. Blocked. Sandin shoots again. He shoots! He scores! Rasmus Sandin has scored the goal, and the Arizona Coyotes are the Stanley Cup champions in year 4 of the rebuild. Incredible. We've done it, just like in my previous franchise mode. Year 4, Game 6, only that time it was against Washington, but we beat Florida in the Stanley Cup final. Truly incredible. After being down 2-0, we win the next 4. But Rasmus Sandin, who he just signed to an extension for $5 million a year, who he picked up from Toronto last season to be some good presence on the blue line. He has performed exceeding expectation. He gets the game winner. All of the acquisitions we made, Jordan Kyrou, Austin Matthews, Andre Palat, everyone from the rebuild down, Shane Wright, Liam Kirk, Gunther, Gauthier, from who he grew up through our own system. Palat, guys acquired in free agency like Palat, Matthews, Klingberg, and Kolichonik, another guy that we grew through our system. Kyrou, who we traded for and then signed as an RFA. Juracek, who we got. Matthews, there's your Conn Smythe winner. It wasn't any argument. Okay, those are not his stats. He was not a -4 and did not have 10 points. He had 30-something points. But there's your Conn Smythe winner, Austin Matthews. Came over from Toronto this year, signed a huge contract, $14 million a year, 7 years, and he's already lived up to that contract with a 60-goal season. Most likely a Hart, Ted Lindsay, Conn Smythe, Stanley Cup. He's done it all. And to the guys who have been here the longest, such as Clayton Keller, Nick Schmaltz, Jakob Chikrin, those guys especially, here's Clayton Keller to come receive the cup. He's been here longer than any other Coyote. He's been with Schmaltz and Chikrin. They've gone through the hard times. They've gone through the rebuild. And they were here at the end of it, as Keller raises the cup above his head. Sorokin and Malcolm Subban acquired in free agency. Sorokin signed the big contract. Fantastic season. Who does he hand it off to first? He hands it off to... Is that Kolichonik? He hands it off to one of the youngest players on the team first? He does indeed hand it off to Kolichonik. Who does Kolichonik hand it off to? Is that Fiala? Or is that Kyrou? I can't tell. That is Kyrou. RFA, who he traded for. Picked him up. He wants a big contract now. Maybe he'll give a little decrease in price because we won the cup. the depth on this team was great. The star power. This team had everything. The goaltending they needed, the defense, the offense, the depth, the mentorship, the experience. Now Sorokin gets his chance with the cup. We won't be able to witness all of those memories be made, as after this they take the team photo. Probably clip this on Xbox once I'm done. There's Kolachonik diving in front. There's the entire team. Fantastic. A lot of these guys are gonna have to be. Some of these guys are gonna have to be moved on from, as the cap is going to make a struggle with that. But it is what it is, and we destroy Florida in the shot category. Uh, Looks like I can't do. And we've done it. We've won the Stanley Cup. That solidifies Hall of Fame status for some on this team. That's Palat's third Stanley Cup. He's not going to be in the Hall of Fame, but definitely a great story out of him. There we go. Simulate a day or two. Ontario Reign win. Oh, we completely forgot about the AHL playoffs. How did we do there? Got eliminated in the first round by the overpowered San Diego Gulls. Stephen Bayless, though, 5 points in 4 games. Advanced the day. Salary cap goes up by a little over $1 million. It's going to be hard to keep some of the main guys around with this. Let's take a look at the awards. Arizona Coyotes win the Stanley Cup. Washington with the President's Trophy. Arizona with the Western, and Florida with the Eastern Conference. Matthews with the Art Ross, the Hart. Dahlin wins the Norris. McKinnon wins the Lady Byng. Slavkovsky the Calder. The Conn Smythe goes to Matthews. The Vezina to Knight. The Jennings to Hart. The Bill Masterton to Connor Murphy. The Jack Adams to the Hawks coach back-to-back years. Frank J. Selke, O'Reilly for the 3rd straight year. Matthews wins the Ted Lindsay and the Maurice Richard. What a season from Austin Matthews. You look at the playoff tree if you want to look at it. Beat Dallas in 6, Colorado in 5, Edmonton in 5, and then Florida in 6. What an effort. You look at player stats. In the palette, let's see, we had almost 6 guys about a point per game. Matthews with 33, Fiala with 25, Keller 23, Kyrou 23, Palat 20, Klingberg 20, Wright 18, Schmaltz 16, Gunther 11, Gauthier 10, Hyman 10, Chikrin 10, Sandin 8, including the overtime game winner, Soderstrom 7, Kolachonik 7, Podkolzin 6, Yurchek 4, Kirk 2, and the goaltending. 14 and 6, and 2 OT losses with 3 shutouts and a .914 save percentage. And for whatever reason, Malcolm Subban in one game had a .933 goals against average. He had 1 shot against and 1 goal against. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Well, now we must simulate to the draft, where several choices are going to have to be made. We're probably going to have to move on from guys like Nick Schmaltz. Although he's just not the first line center we need, and Shane Wright is ready to take up that mantle. Andre Palat is another one. We can move Dylan Gunther up. Those are 2 guys who have heavy cap hits for our team that we just can't afford anymore. I was debating whether or not I would end the franchise mode now. But after that success and that feeling, you kind of just want more of it. Let's see, Islanders win the 1st overall pick, followed by LA, Ottawa, Seattle. Seattle's been screwed over so many years in a row. Yeah. Let's look at some retired players. Phil Kessel finally retires. almost nearly 500 goals and what could be considered now a Hall of Fame career. Claude Giroux, Ryan Getzlaf, Jason Spezza, Blake Wheeler, Jeff Carter, Chris Letang, who just signed a 6-year extension, so that will take him to 3 more years after this one. Shea Weber, who's gone. Zdeno Chara, who's 48. Hornqvist, Suter, Keith, who already retired. Yandel, Simmons, Foligno, Perreault, Bonino, Soderberg, Hagelin, Delzato, Jack Johnson, Patrick Maroon, Cal Clutterbuck, Brad Richardson, who just retired, Cody Eakin, Justin Braun, Trevor Lewis, Derek Ryan, Luke Glendening, Danny DeKeyser, Thomas Hickey, Michael Stone, Magnus Payarvi, Marcus Kruger, Jan Ruda, Robert Bertuzzo, Trevor Van Riemsdyk, Andre Suster, and Kuhnackel, I remember him, Rube Weedle, Scott Harrington, Brad Malone, Justin Dowling, Zach Dalfe, Luke Adam, Stephen Elliott, Yanni Hakanpää, a lot of NHLers, Nick Seeler. It looks like the it of that. A lot of goalies. Jonathan Quick, Devin Dubnyk, Corey Schneider, Thomas Greiss, Michael Neuver, Carter Hutton, Michael Hutchinson, Yotis Enroth, Dustin Tokarski, Jeff Glass. A lot of retired players. Quick having that many games might get into the Hall of Fame. I think we have a little look at our contracts. Getzlaf, Suter, Giroux. Okay, those are just scouts. Tom Corso is retired. I don't remember who that is. And then we had Isola Golderoy retire. So, I don't know who that actually is. Let's view contracts. We have 3 ending soon. Let's see. Kyrou and Chychrun. I don't think... Keller's now 88 overall. Kyrou's now 88. Fiala's 87. Plotz went on up to 86, but he's only going to start dropping from there. Klingberg's actually dropped down to 85. Schmaltz is 85. Hyman dropped from 85 to 84. That might be another contract to get off our hands. Sandin dropped to 83. Gunther dropped to 83. Yurchek went up to 80. Podkolzin dropped to 80. Kolichonik dropped to 78. Why are some of these guys dropping? Well, if we want to get another top pick, we have a chance now. Some names we can move out. Yeah, Hyman, definitely. So we're basically moving all of our third line out, except they're either being moved up or something like that. So let's see. Palat. Much as I would love him as an 86 overall, it's not going to go on for much longer. Nick Schmaltz. I'm going to write these names in here now. So now we basically need a whole new third line. Klingberg's going to have to be on the block. It's a lot of cap space to clear up now. Can't believe Kolichonik dropped. I wasn't expecting that. Kirk also dropped, I think. Yeah, it went down to 79. Goaltending is fine. Sorokin went up to 89. All right, let's go to the draft. Yeah, there's no way we're getting the first overall pick. I'm not sure why I tried that. Anyone wants to try? Who's the... Let me view the draft class. Do you have any gems later on? Right here. I don't trust that. Goaltender starter at 45. We'll trade for like the 40th pick then. We will get a first rounder though. Andre Palat. Okay, yeah, you're over the cap already, so it's just not worth it. You don't really need a first round pick. Wait, pick 40, that's in the second round. I will trade for this pick. Who can we give them? Who are they interested in? Nick Schmaltz. We'll take some more picks off their hands. Just take Slafkovsky. There we go. Nick Schmaltz has been shipped off. Simulate to pick 37. Where's that goalie? Here he is. Wait a minute. This guy has elite caliber and is a goaltender. Elite potential. We'll go with the gem. I'm not going to be using him for a while, so it's okay. Go with this guy. You know, he's Polish, I'm Polish, why not? The logic behind these players that'll never play for us. We have a trade. Novak. Doesn't fit. However, you do have cap space, and that's something I want. Klingberg. For your first round pick next year. No? Alright. You have 2 second rounders next year, I'll take those. And I'll also take a third. Alright, nope. There we go. Klingberg's also been shipped off. Bottom 6 forward potential. I'll take him. Won't be for a while though. Pick 205. You have cap space? You do. So you've given away Schmaltz and Klingberg. How about Palat? Okay, I tried. This one's worth less, but work. Just acquiring picks to use at the deadline next year. I could just take all of next year's picks. Fourth. I could just take all of this. And we'll also take a fifth. No, alright. That's a little too ambitious. Little too ambitious. Little too ambitious. No. I'm not giving you Palat for a second straight up. That's too much. What a fourth. No. How about a fifth? No. We're gonna get one where I get the second. It's turning into a lot longer episode than I expected. There's no way. Oh. You want Hyman? Is that better? Where's Hyman? Hyman. Yeah, St. Louis doesn't seem to be a good trading partner. I don't know. Let's take this. Take this right wing. Another pick. Last pick of the draft. We'll go with this guy. There we go. Made a few choices. Got our future goaltender. Okay, let's run these guys. So was our assistant coach that left. Just give him all the money. He's had a good record, so. Do. There we go. Let's check this guy's stats now. $129, 98, and 19. One Stanley Cup, though. There's going to be more parting ways, unfortunately. Gotta go re-sign some scouts. Including my top one. I must keep you. The more I think about it, the more I'm debating on whether or not to continue the franchise mode. Re-sign phase. Neither of them want extensions. That's not happening. That ain't happening. Yeah, you're not making them combined 21 million. How about this? 9.5 for 7 years. $9.5. Be team friendly, man. Deneen, I might need you to be honest, so. Does he even fit? No data to display. Honestly, I might just release you then. You've served your purpose. Just release those guys. Wait, what do we got here? Still ain't ready yet? Klein's 18. Give him another year till he gets to 70. Yeah, you guys are not going to develop, so. Alright. Hopefully those guys re-sign with those contracts. Alright. So Wright's back. I can only offer him 8 million at max, so we need to make another deal if we want to re-sign him. Well, we need to make some trades, so that's the only way it's gonna work. We can propose a trade. To Anaheim will send Palat and Hyman. for a first round pick. And a 7th. Alright, get rid of the 7th. Damn it, I tried. Second. Multiple seconds. 1 second. There we go. So, I mean, we have some room, but not much. Alright, alright. I'm not giving you that much. How are you a UFA? How does that work? 10.5 for 6 years. I'm gonna have no cap space left though. I spend 11 on this, I only have 6 million left to get a whole line. You know, I think that confirms it. I think this is where we end. This guy's an RFA, right? Oh, he's a UFA. We could just get this guy. Just give him all of the money and bam. Yeah, this is the problem with franchise mode. I gave away 4 of my most nuisance contracts, and I still am hitting the cap hell. I think that's going to be it for this franchise mode series. I'm going to be honest. After that Stanley Cup win, it's going to be hard to move on, and that feels like a bittersweet ending, so if you really wanted to, this was kind of just a learning segment, just to see if any of you guys ever do this or want to do a franchise mode. There's a few ways to do it. If you want to learn how to win a Stanley Cup, that's how you do it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, though, this series. If you guys who have been since day one, this series is probably now that's going to be ending. Thank you guys just so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting the series. When NHL 23 comes out, I look forward to doing a franchise mode series on that eventually. Which team will that be with? Who knows? I just did the Coyotes on here because I like to do it with the worst team every year. And the Coyotes, I knew they were going to be bad this year, so it ended up working out. I would have done Montreal, but they're in cap hell, and I don't want to deal with that. So with the Coyotes, it was easy. It could be Chicago next year. It could be a different team. We'll see. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching and supporting. It's been an honor to GM the Arizona Coyotes to their first Stanley Cup final. It's an honor to have created such a great roster in this 4th year. And yeah, that's just kind of how I do it. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.